thinking about your love.
Yeah,
Everybody get captured. Play sleep up like helicopter. When them see the lyrical doctor.
So I've changed the way that I do my eyebrows, and eventually I'll show you guys. But I take a light eyebrow pencil and I outline the shape of the brow, and then I go in with a bit of a darker pencil and draw the shape that I want. This is the Profusion Matte palette. I'm taking the brown color there, and I'm going to fill in the brow because the pencil can easily rub off. When I put the shadow in, it makes it set. So I'm going to go in now with the brown and this light tan for the front of my brow. All I'm doing is trying to get a light brown color, but since the palette didn't have a light brown color, I mixed the dark brown and the tan color to give me a lighter brown. Makes sense? And so I'm just using that for the front, trying to create a gradient. Now I'm going to go in with a darker brown just for the outer part of my brow. So this basically gives the front of the brow a light color, the middle a brown color, and the outer part a dark brown color. Take my concealer. Really, it's not even a concealer. What I use here is the Juvia Place foundation. I love it because it's thick. So if you want, you can use a concealer, but I'm just using the Juvia Place foundation, which is the same color as my skin tone, and I'm just using that to outline the eyebrow. Next, I'm going to take a real lighter concealer and outline just the outer third of my brow because I want the brow bone to basically be highlighted. I want the brow bone to pop. So I'm just going to put the lighter concealer just on that side and blend it in. All the products that I used, I'm going to put in the description box. So if you're interested in it, you can get it. Look at the description box and look at all the products that I use. Right here, I used the Fenty Beauty Concealer. So that's what I'm using here. I'm using the concealer brush with the same Juvia Place I Am Magic foundation, and I'm just kind of cleaning around my eyes, and I'm going to go in with a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to set everything in and make it blend nicely. I'm going to use a Smashbox primer, photo finish primer. It's not my most favorite primer, but it's laying around and I need to finish it, so I use that. And then next I'm going in with this L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. This is a old school primer that I used back in the day. I didn't even know it was a primer when I used to use this. All I knew was it made my skin look nice before my foundation. I didn't even understand what I was doing, but yeah, I like to double primers lately. So my concealer is still tacky. I didn't set my concealer around my eye. I'm going in with the Aina an ABH collaboration palette, and I use the color Big Wig. It is a purple color that's very rich purple, dark purple color. I'm just going to use that to map the outer corner of my eye, and then I'm gonna go in with this Juvia Place Zulu palette. I'm taking that brown color on the top right. I'm going to stamp that also close to the purple color. Next, there is a pink one in the same Zulu palette. I'm just going to put that pink color next to the brown. So I'm just stamping the color on. I'm going to blend the edges where they overlap a little bit. Next, I'm gonna go in with that brown color again from the same Juvia's Place palette, and I'm gonna go over the whole shadow, trying to create a little bit of a gradient between those colors and my brow bone, okay? So I'm using a blending brush to just blend that out. Next, I am going in with Zam from the Aina palette. I'm going to put this shimmer eyeshadow all over my lid, and I'm just going to try here to build the shadow up, or the glitter look up. So I'm using a shimmer shadow, and like I said, I'm using Zam. Now, and this is a glitter that I bought from Instagram. My fingers weren't doing justice. I wanted a little bit more glitter on here, so I'm just gonna go in with this concealer brush and stamp the glitter onto my lid to see if that would help it stick better and pop a little bit more. But as you can see, I have glitter all over my face. I'm just gonna brush it off. I'm gonna go in again with that purple color big wig from the Aina palette and just bring the color back into the sides of my eyes. In the tear duct area, I just put a little bit of shimmery white liquid glitter in the inner part. Like I said, I'm gonna put everything in the description box. Next thing, I'm going to take a liquid eyeliner and I'm going to line the top of my eye as best as I can with this whole glitter business going on my eyes. I'm using here Fenty Beauty foundation, the very first one that they came up with, and I'm just going to use the beauty blender and put everything on my face and blend it very nice. So I'm using here the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and I'm just going to put that at the bottom of my eye, coming down towards the sides of my mouth where it's started to make an indentation. I'm going to fill that in with the concealer on my nose, my forehead, and my chin. And then I'm just going to blend everything out as smooth as I can, so you can't tell concealer from foundation or foundation from concealer. That's done, I'm going to take a little bit of another lighter, even lighter concealer, and I'm just going to concentrate on the inner part of my eye where you have either puffy eye or you have that indentation underneath your eye. The lighter concealer is going to make it hard to see that transition between your eye socket and your cheek, where sometimes you might have that puffy eye. So while that is done, I'm going to take the Smash Stix, also by Fenty, and this is color Espresso, and I'm just going to map out my cheekbone, my nose, the outer part of my forehead, and I'm going to map out my jawline and just blend them in. Now it's time to set with some powder. I am using here the one and most famous Laura Mercier translucent powder and light, I believe, and I'm just going to use that. Now to do some reverse contour, I'm using the same translucent powder to just cut underneath my cheekbone, and I'm going to blend it out right away because I don't want it to be too obvious. And I'm just going, right now what I'm doing is bringing the same purple eyeshadow to the bottom of my eye, the outer part of the bottom of my eye, and I'm going in with that pink, the pink from the Zulu palette, to the inner portion of the bottom of my eye. And as you can see, guys, I'm sorry, I put my lashes off camera. As soon as I was done with my foundation, I put my lashes on. I didn't show that, but I'm going in with that same pink color from the Zulu palette. I'm just using that as a blush. Okay, I'm just going to keep building up the blush until it pops the way that I want. I'm going to wipe all the foundation and Vaseline off my lips. I'm going to list everything at the bottom of the video, the lip liner and the lip gloss that I've used. And when I'm done, I will use my mascara to just blend my lashes with the fake lashes. My go-to mascara lately really is the L'Oreal Stiletto. The next thing I'm going to do is just put a highlighter. So right now I am using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder. So it has a subtle highlight, so I'm doing that, and then on top of it I am going to use the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess highlighter. I cannot find this highlighter and I don't know what I've done with it. I don't know if somebody took it from me or what, but I've cleaned my studio and can't find this highlighter, and I'm brokenhearted about it. My friend said she was going to get me another one, but I'm just heartbroken about it that I can't find mine that I've spent my hard-earned money on, you know. Anyway, God is going to bring me more. Amen. So yeah, that was the highlighter that I used here. And so guys, that is the end of the look. All I did was spray some setting spray, and my most favorite setting spray is MAC Fix Plus or MAC Prep and Prime. So yeah, that's the end of the look. All I'm doing here is just basically looking to see what do I want to add, and I decided I wanted the brow bone to pop, so I took a little bit more of that Zam and I put it on the brow bone, and then I took a little bit more of that Zam and put it in the inner tear duct as well, and basically that was it. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you liked the look. I love makeup, but you guys love the hair so much that I've been giving you what you love. But just know that once in a while I'm going to be throwing in what I love also. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love doing crochets, but I love makeup as well. So once in a while I'll throw some makeup in. I hope you will support that as well. Take care of yourself while we are in a state of emergency, but it is not an emergency in our hearts because God is protecting us. Be vigilant, be careful, but do not be fearful. Do not give in to the spirit of fear. Okay? Love you guys and take care of each other. All right, take care, guys. Bye.
Thinking about your love.
Everybody get chopped out. Place it up like helicopter. When them see the lyrical doctor.